Hey friends, welcome back to another video. My name's Lefebvre, and today we are going to be practicing our leaf strokes by creating a really simple yet beautiful leaf pattern. So let's jump in and get started. Okay, so I'm doing a painting for a special project that I'm working on, and for this painting I want to do like a leaf pattern all over the page, different greens, different shaped leaves, and I thought I would record my process and kind of show you what I do. So today I'm working on Arches cold press watercolor paper. It's 100% cotton, one of the best papers out there, but you can use whatever paper you have. I have this size 10 round brush. I might get a smaller one at some point. I have my Shinhan watercolors, and I'm just gonna get started. So I want to do a pattern of different kinds of leaves all over the page. It's for the inside of a special sketchbook collaboration that I'm doing with a handmade sketchbook artist, which I will let you guys know more about later, but I thought I'd just kind of show you my leaf process. And also, not only is this going to look pretty, it is one of the most calming paintings you could do. So this is something I might do while I'm watching TV or, just relaxing, listening to music. It's just calming, but also fun. So I'm going to start with my favorite green, which is olive green, but I'm also going to wet up my Undersea Green by Daniel Smith because I kind of want to use that as a shadow. So I'm going to grab a bunch of my olive green, and I want to create a pattern where it's just like spread out evenly all over. I was going to do one where they're all kind of coming inward, but I don't think I like that. So I want to just do a bunch of different sprigs of different kinds of leaves. So I'm going to start with a curved line. And then my leaves, usually I teach people to go light pressure, heavy pressure, light pressure, and you get this perfect little leaf. But I want to add a little bit more flair to it. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go light pressure, heavy pressure, and I'm just going to wiggle it back and forth. Really fan out those bristles and then lift it up and kind of curve it. I want it to be kind of like a jagged leaf. I want them to be more organic looking. I don't want them to be like perfect little leaves. The other thing you want to think about is when you're doing a stem of leaves, you want to make this V shape with your stems. See this V shape? If you have your stems kind of coming straight out to the side, it looks off. So always a V kind of coming off. And then again, light pressure, heavy pressure, wiggle it, lift and kind of curve, flick it maybe a little bit. And you just get these really fun shapes. I'm going to stagger this stem a little bit, wiggle, flick. And they don't all have to be the same size. Wiggle, maybe flick it down. Why not? Maybe this one's bigger. It doesn't matter. Now, if you're getting these kind of like dry areas where it's drying in a little bit and then you're getting some hard edges, if you don't like that, just go back over the whole leaf with the tip of your brush in that color. Make it evenly wet. This also makes it easier to go back into darker color. And I'm just adding some Undersea Green in there, letting it bleed. I love these two together for a little bit of contrast and shadow. So pretty. Okay. I love the way it looks. All right. I'm gonna do another one. Press, wiggle, lift, press, wiggle. Maybe I'll lift right into this one. Why not? Maybe they're overlapping. Now I'm getting a bloom here because I went in with a lot of water. Again, just go over it. Distribute the water evenly. Okay. Not the end of the world. And then one last one over here, like so. Grabbing my darker color, kind of going in there with the Undersea Green. I like to go kind of like at the base and the tip, and then I might go over the whole stem and then into each leaf just to make it a little bit darker, like so. And look how beautiful it looks. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna do this kind of pattern spread out evenly all over the paper. Okay, so now that I have those ones kind of evenly spread out, I'm gonna do another round, but of smaller ones or thinner ones. I'm gonna pick kind of like this, I'm trying to decide what color I wanna do. I'm gonna get my olive green. I'm gonna mix a little bit of phthalo blue in there. And I'm going to do some long ones. So again, I'm always starting off with this long, slightly curved stem. And I'm gonna do longer leaves. So now I'm using a size 8 round, and I'm just using light pressure, heavy pressure, kind of twisting it around and lifting. And again, you can kind of go back over the shape if you need to. And these can overlap some of the other leaves if you like it. Maybe if you want to make them go behind. And just kind of have fun with the shapes. Okay, so I'm going to make more of this color. A little bit of darker shadow green. This is so much fun to do, just so relaxing. Light, heavy, twist, lift. Light, heavy, twist, and then just slowly lift. Give it some shape. You can have them overlap each other. I love the way these ones look. And then the last shape I want to do, I'm gonna grab this like green gold, I think, let's hope. And I'm just gonna do like smaller ones and just do these smaller, maybe a bit more uniform stems of leaves. Like that, and then you can always grab like a darker color for the stem and kind of connect it with that darker stem, and it just looks really nice. So this green, I think this is a moss green by Michael Harding. This color, I really love this color. So this leaf, we're just doing shorter strokes. So light pressure, heavy pressure, light pressure. And just making it a little bit more uniform. That. Grab a little bit more of a darker color. I'm just grabbing my shadow green and I'm just tapping the base of these leaves and the stem. And if you're getting any of these kind of harsh lines and you don't like them, while it's still wet, just go over the whole thing. I don't mind it. I think it looks like a fun kind of texture for this painting. Doesn't bother me, but it's up to you. And there you go. And then, so I feel like there's like a couple areas where we need a little bit more color and just to fill it up. So I'm just gonna do some really light washes of some simple leaves. So they're not like overpowering, but any areas where you feel like it might need a little bit of filler, you can just do a really light wash of some simple leaves. I only take a little bit of that dark color and tap it in because you don't want it to overwhelm it, but just to kind of fill up some of those white spaces. And there you go. There is our beautiful leaf pattern. So give it a try. Let me know how it goes in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and follow me on all my other platforms for tons more content. Have a great day, guys. Bye.